About 3 years ago, while browsing YouTube during the peak of area restrictions, not only in old school Runescape, but in real life too, I found a video by UAM Loki. It was a challenging, yet a somewhat simple looking idea. An idea where he took a brand new account to the next level. Literally. You level up one skill, and then you level up another skill, and then another, and then another, and another, without them ever being more than one level apart. However, it's not that simple. Loki couldn't just level mining to 2, get runecrafting to 2, and then get farming to level 2. It had to be done in order from top to bottom, left to right. It was incredible, exciting, and I wanted more. With 73,000 views, 262 comments, and 2,500 likes on episode 1, there was demand for more, and I was ready for a new series to binge. But he stopped after episode 1. Now I carry the torch and take on the challenge. From meticulously fine-tuning early XP gains to carefully planning quests with big rewards. With 5 key goals throughout the series, this challenge will push me to my limits. 1 skill, 1 level at a time.
Second time's a charm. I completely stuffed it the first time. I can't believe it.
2 hits, that's 8 experience. And then I can't level up defense at all. Oh shit!
Level Olympics. Because it's like the level Olympics. It's available. Now, if you don't know what happened in that last clip, I accidentally increased my defense to level 3 when I shouldn't have. It's simple. I can't have my levels, aside from a couple of exceptions, more than 1 level apart. And I have to level my skills in the order that they are displayed in the skill tab. That's it. I can't level up my crafting until my thieving is 1 level higher than it. And then after that, fletching becomes available. Once I get my farming to level 2, I can then get my attack to level 3, then my strength to level 3, and so on. It really is just that simple. With an initial goal of base 70s for Song of the Elves, there's a big grind ahead. So let's get started with our first hurdle on Tutorial Island. Alrighty, so this looks like the first hurdle that we have to come across in the account. The elephant in this room is my hit points level. It's level 10. Everything else is level 1. In order to remain within the rule set, I can't level my hit points to 11
until my construction is level 11.
This is the first opportunity for me to maximize my combat XP gains without leveling hit points. Normally, when you deal damage to an NPC, you gain 4 experience in your selected skill, and 1.3 hit points experience on top of that. Luckily for us, hit points experience is not granted when dealing damage to the Tutorial Island rats. This means that as long as I don't kill any rat, which moves me on to the next stage of the tutorial, I can continue to gain hit points free experience until all my combat stats are level 2. And you know I'm going to get as close to level 3 as I can in each skill before I move on.
Auto tally off, and we should be good to go. Hit 2 hits, then run away. Tag. Two hits, run away. 1, 2, tag. Oh my god. Alright, so that's level 2. We just need strength and defense. Alright, so 1 more hit to go and I'll get to level 2 strength. We'll stop right there. Change to defensive. Get to level 2 defense. Alright, that's 1 more hit till level 2 defense. What I'm going to do, here we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get to as close to level 3 as possible in defense and strength. And what that allows me to do is maximize the use of my level before I start gaining hit points experience in the mainland. Now I'm not doing it with attack because there is an attack dummy that will train your attack to level 7 without getting hit points experience in Varrock. So just these 2 skills will be sufficient.
Yup, that's right. I could easily stuff this up right now. Getting as close to level 3 strength and defense as I can without messing this up is deceptively hard. 2 things can go wrong here. Firstly, I obviously don't pay full attention and level my stats to 3. But what requires even more attention is making sure I actually calculate exactly when I need to kill the last rat. Because remember, I'm still in a tutorial. I can't continue until I kill a rat. And if I leave it too late, I'll be left with no choice but to level up my stats to 3 and restart the account.
14 experience remaining, that's the last rat required. 1 and 2. Now, don't hit anymore. Actually, I could get one more hit, and I'm gonna get one more hit. Stop. Okay, I'll do the same with strength now, get that to 2 XP remaining, and then we can finally move on. I don't know, I don't feel comfortable.
For range, the same method applies. I just need to make 2 hits, then move to the next one. There's absolutely no way this could go wrong now.
It's a bit quicker actually. 2.
Gotcha, bitch!
So glad I don't have to deal with them attacking me.
So it turns out that even though I didn't deal the killing blow, this guy had just killed my rat. As annoying as it is, it's okay because I've planned around this just in case I couldn't get that succulent XP. My backup method is killing the evil chicken at the Champions Guild. When dealing damage to the evil chicken, you only gain 2.5% of the XP you normally would. This is because the NPC is an old random event NPC and acts in the same way that a quest NPC would. What this means is the 4 XP that I gain in ranged when I deal 1 damage will reduce to 0.1 XP per damage. I essentially need to hit the evil chicken 10 times in order to gain 1 XP in ranged. My only real concern now is that since I'm temporarily free to play until my prayer is level 2, I just hope the evil chicken actually exists on these worlds.
Please be there. Yes! Evil chicken. Good. Alright. Please give me what I need. I can't reach that. What do you mean? Are you serious?
They're not making it easy for me, are they? Luckily, there's a similar NPC nearby that I can thankfully safe spot. The Outlaw. The Outlaw is from the quest What Lies Below, so the XP calculation is identical to the evil chicken, and I get to keep the loot.
Let me just sit here until I hit. So after all that, I got 0 XP. Okay.
I'm starting to get a little concerned that I'm not going to be getting any ranged experience anytime soon. In the meantime, I need to get some money for some arrows, so I'm going to hit up the stronghold for a bit of cash, and hopefully that'll get me enough arrows for level 2. It's actually going to be quite interesting doing this without food. I don't think I've ever done it without food, to be honest.
Even if you get it wrong, it still lets you in. I didn't know that. That's nice. I do hate this run energy thing though. That's going to be an issue, having 1 agility and no way to train it until I get, well, 2 construction, then I'll get 2 agility, but that's still not enough. Perfect. Time to buy some arrows. Alright, Lo, what do you got for me, mate? How much are iron arrows? 3 coins versus 1 coin? What's the actual max hit? Because I can't do more than 2 because that could risk me gaining hit points experience. Which, you know, a couple of experience here and there is not a big deal, but it adds up. Alright, so I get a max hit of 1 just with a normal short bow. Get some variety just in case, I think. See what works best. Pretty sure there's a leather body spawn down here. Yep, there it is. So I should be getting about 1 XP every 10 hits. There we go. That took so long. So it's like 1 XP every couple of minutes. So yeah, it's looking about 50 experience an hour. We'll see how it goes, but I've only gained 2 experience so far and it's been about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I got loot from that, not too bad. I'll take that, but this is gonna take a long time. I'll try out the iron arrows just to see how they go, but I think I'm gonna have to buy a few more. Definitely don't bury the bones though. Gonna need those for prayer. Alright, well I quickly ran out of arrows. I only killed like 3 of them, so I'm just gonna pump all my cash into bronze arrows, and if I need more I'll start doing steel plate bodies in the wildy. But for now I've gained 7 experience and about 3 kills. Not terrible, not quick. See, it's been about 20 minutes since I started, so it's gonna take a while. And that's the cash stack gone. 727, I'm definitely gonna have to get more. The problem is I can't really pick them up while killing them because they will kill me. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Ooh, jeez. Look at this, my first random event. As you could probably expect, these will be very important, especially in the early levels of this account. Just having the extra XP on, well, range would be nice. Obviously I can't get that till I get the full set, but we'll get there. Holy moly, I thought that was a player. 11 XP gained, been about half an hour, 48 to go. It's actually quite bearable. There you go, 1 more XP, so we've got 29 XP to go. That should take about an hour. It's pretty slow, but I'm gonna actually have to get more money before I can continue because I'm running low on bronze arrows. I'll do a couple of quick wildy runs, and I tell you, I'm gonna be buying a lot of arrows because this is probably the technique for me until I get to 10. This is the setup I'm going with. 5 kebabs should do me. RNG dependent, of course, but I'm on a free-to-play world. There shouldn't be any PKers. Oh my... slash weapon! You know, it's times like this where you get skeptical about the fact that you can gain experience from random things, like slashing a web. I am so confident you can't, but now the doubt is setting in my mind. I'm already on 2 kebabs, and it cost me 3 just to get through here. And that, my friends, is how to be stealthy. Yeah, so I'm going to look out behind the skeletons just to be safe, avoid the lesser demons, and get a full inventory of steel plate bodies. Oh! Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. That's kind of bullshit. I really can't be bothered going all the way back there, to be honest. Take some kebabs. In fact, I'm taking more this time. I'll take like 10. See ya! That 2 defense is really working its magic. No. Bang! Oh, that's incredible. Luckily it's not multi, otherwise I'd be screwed. It is multi. Oh, it's multi, I just realized. Get out of here. I am surprised I survived that. 1200, baby. Yep. 3 per world? Yeah, happy with 3 per world. Alright, and that's the last 2 plate bodies. That gives us a nice 16k. Let's go and buy some more arrows now. Alright, I'm gonna optimize the amount of arrows I can buy. I'm not wanting to do that whole run again for a while. I'm gonna say that 1000 will be fine, considering that I went through about 800 to get half a level. Well, hello there, Captain Arnav. What do you got for me, mate? Bowl, ring, unlock. Oh, this is literally like the one item I wanted, and I'm so glad we already got it. This will be so useful for a couple of quests coming up. You know, with only 9 XP to go, I am actually getting a little nervous that I don't have enough bronze arrows. I kind of haven't been paying full attention and have been losing more than I probably should have, but at the same time, they're super cheap. It shouldn't take me more than 30 minutes to get this last level. Alright, that's me out of arrows. I'm gonna go buy some more at the range shop and come back and get that last 6 experience. Count check. And he gives me a lamp. That's saved at least half an hour. And there it is, the final hit. We finally get to level 2 ranged and can move on to prayer. Now, I was actually just about to put this lamp on ranged when I thought about Slayer. Getting to level 2 actually sounds like quite a challenge. I've got it all planned out, but just giving it that little boost will result in less risk of increased hit points. I'll sleep on it and I'll let you guys know tomorrow, because today was a long grind. Getting to level 2 range took a lot longer than it should have. Good morning everyone, I got a fresh coffee and I'm so excited to get more levels today. I've been saving up some bones, which I'm just gonna go ahead and bury. I don't think there's any point in really using an altar when it's just level 1. I can bury the bones. And there's a bone spawn in the Varrock sewers we can go to just to get some more bones. Now you may be wondering about the XP lamp. I still haven't decided on what I'd use it for, but I have absolutely no reason to rush into it right now. Mate, I don't even think we need to go to that extra bone spawn location, because look at this. Level 2 prayer coming in. Beautiful stuff. You know what that means? It's time to get membership. Here we are on a members world now. The skills are available and have a look at this. I can select a couple of skills now. You know what? I'm just gonna put it in Slayer. Obviously that's not gonna get me the level, which is obviously not what I want, but it is gonna help with the Slayer grind, and the Slayer grind's gonna be a little weird, but you'll see the method soon enough. Now it's time to get magic, and there's no better place than the Arceus Library. The magic grind is going to be quite simple. Everyone's done the Arceus Library. You collect books, turn them in, get a bit of XP, and a little bit of favor. Oh yeah, they removed favor. I'll need 6 books to get from level 1 to 2. Let's get started. Alright, so that's 6 books. I think that's enough for a level. We'll see. Just double check that I have to do magic. Yep. Good. There it is. Level 2 magic. Next, I have Runecraft. Luckily, I can just stay here and get that. Even then, if I even attempt normal Runecraft, I'd fail the account. I can't mine Rune Essence, as each essence mined gives 5 mining experience, and making air runes gives 5 Runecraft experience. If you can put 2 and 2 together, you don't need any more explanation. Alrighty, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. That's beautiful. So the method for construction is going to be quite simple. It's probably not what you'd expect. So I'm actually going to do the Daddy's Home quest, but I'm not going to complete it because that gives you way too much construction experience. And by making each individual part, you get a little bit of experience, and that will just get me enough for level 2. Plus, I don't have to spend 1k on a house when I can get it for free through the quest. Did they remove the saw from this table? I swear there used to be a saw here. Just need 5 planks and we're good to go. Am I gonna die here? Iron med helm? Bruh, that's like an upgrade right here. Yes! Look at this gangster. Oh, and the sandwich lady. Thanks. I'll need that. I like to consider myself a risky guy. We're going to a high risk world here. Now I better not die. But I do have my triangle sandwich that'll probably save my life if it gets to it. No issue, mate. These guys can't hit a guy with level 2 defense. That's the 10 planks I need for Daddy's home. Just need nails, hammers, saw, etc. Remember the good old days when this was filled with bounty hunter bots? Ah, good times. Alright, this is gonna be a big blow to the bank, but I gotta do it. Why are iron nails worth more than steel nails? That makes no sense. I'm gonna buy heaps because I'm gonna need them in the future. Yeah, that'll be enough. So I've got the quest all ready to go. I don't need to bring it all. I don't need to use it all this time, obviously, because I don't want to get to level 2. I don't want to get to level 3. I thought I'd have another look, and yes, the saw is actually on the ground underneath the bloody guy. That did blend in pretty well, though. This mini quest gives you a total of 944 construction XP. That's 400 for completing the quest, and 544 from building the furniture. I won't be able to comfortably complete it until around level 12, but I'll use it for the first few levels.
Is 1 stool, a table, a chair, lay a carpet, and a bed.
Thank you, Slayer Music, for that tutorial. So all I was doing, I was just making sure I wasn't going to over-level myself. But what I did notice was this table gives 87 experience. That's just enough for level 2 construction. There we go. Now obviously the next skill's hit points. We can't do that just yet. So agility is our next skill, and I'm so excited to finally get an agility level. I've been sitting here with no run energy restoration bonuses. I think it's about time to start working towards actually being able to run. Now for those of you who haven't played RuneScape in a while, you're probably going, oh, he's got to go all the way to the Tree Gnome village. No. And if you were thinking that, thank you for your empathy, but you can actually do the Draenor Village rooftop course from level 1 now, which was one of the best rebalances they could have made, because it made no sense, right? As a new player who just bought membership, you'd expect to go to the Lumbridge and Draenor area to get some early levels, but no, you had to go all the way to like the furthest away point from the whole starting zone, just to get to level 10. And then you had to go back to the starting zone. It made no sense. There we go, level 2 agility. Look how great that looks. One full, beautiful line of level 2s. I can't wait till this line's a full line of level 2s too. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, obviously we can't get level 2 because of the hit points, but also Herblore. The minimum level is level 3, which is kind of annoying. Since the Druidic Ritual quest is required to start training Herblore, and it levels the skill up to 3, I won't be able to complete it until my agility is level 3. In the meantime, I'll grab this raw chicken and beef from Wyden here, but for the rat and bear meat, I'll actually need to kill stuff, which is a challenge that I'm gonna hold off from until I start training combat again. But for now, it's time to feel some men until I have level 2 thieving. There we go. Man, they come in too quick. You can't really enjoy the grind, you know? Crafting's gonna be pretty straightforward. It's just balls of wool, and I can prepare for the sheep shearer quest while I do it. I'm gonna steal old mate shears. Those shears have probably been sitting there for 20 years at least. Now I know I'm not supposed to be gaining experience in other skills, but this one won't hurt. I'm just gonna get 7 coins so I can buy a knife for fletching, because that's the next skill. Account ruined. Level 2 crafting. Let's go straight to fletching. Now obviously I don't want to level my wood cutting up yet. 1 log grants 25 XP. Fletching 1 log into arrow shafts grants 5 XP. Can you do the maths there? There are logs right here that I can just pick up. Pick up. Pick up. And bang, look at that, arrow shafts. Let's do that a few times and I'll be level 2. Bro, what the? Look at all these bots. And here is the last log required. Level 2 fletching. We're already up to Slayer. That went so quick. Tutorial, what do we have? 16 rats, baby. That might be interesting, actually. The way I'm going to be gaining Slayer XP in these early levels is by leeching kills off other players. All I need to do is engage in combat with the rat, but let the other account deal the damage. Doing so should mean I gain a fraction of the Slayer experience I normally would, without having to gain as much, if any, hit points. Now, I've bought a hand fan from Django. This hand fan has a negative 100 stab and slash bonus. Normally, I have an 87% chance to hit a 1 on a rat. With the fan, it reduces my chance to hit by 46%. I should hit a 1 only 41% of the time, meaning I dramatically minimize the amount of hit points and other combat experience I gain. Now I've actually just had a look at the boss Scarius, which is the relatively new free-to-play boss, and it does actually count towards a rat slayer task. However, you get 600 XP for 1 kill, and that's obviously too much. But luckily for me, there's heaps and heaps of other types of rats. And as long as I can find one in multi-combat, I'll be able to do this without getting much combat experience at all. So I'm actually going to test out the rats here in the stronghold. They're level 26 and they give 25 Slayer experience per kill. I might be able to get into this spot here and just stand there and avoid the flesh crawlers. I'm going to get my main over here in a second, see what we can do. When I attack the rat once, right, I dealt 1 damage. Now I just need to attack this rat. Does this work? Okay, do I get Slayer experience? Nope. Change of plan, I'm gonna go to a location with multi-combat and less deadly rats. The wilderness north of Varrock is the perfect location. It's multi, and the rats are only level 6. There's the giant rats I can go for. Now, I'm hoping that this is gonna work. If I just take off my hand fan, get this guy to attack the rat, and then now I attack the rat, I gain combat experience. That was intentional. What happened? Let's try this again. How am I hitting? This is crazy. Okay, I got 5 Slayer experience that time, but no loot. It's okay, I don't need loot this time, but I do need to figure out a way to get the rat meat from the rat so I can do Druidic Ritual. But at this rate, I'm gaining so much experience that it's just worth killing the rat on my own. Come here. Alright. What's the answer here? Nothing. Okay, that's all good. I know it works, so I can just keep trying until I get it. Okay. Give me the meat. It was actually getting pretty dire here in terms of attack experience versus Slayer experience gained. I was almost at level 3 attack, which severely limited the amount of attempts I could fit in. It's time to move on to range so I can spread out my combat experience. I'm so glad I put that XP lamp in Slayer now. I've realized this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Please count, please count, please count. Good. I'm actually going to go get the last kill in Lumbridge. I may as well do the kill myself and just get the rat meat. Alright, here's some giant rats that I reckon I can take on. They only have 5 hit points. Alright, level 2 Slayer, baby! And the rat meat. Don't forget to take that. Mining and smithing shouldn't be too hard. I do have more mining XP than smithing XP. I do have 2 copper ore that I got from the outlaws, which will help in the grind. Oh my god, bro, imagine if I did that. Imagine if I fucking went for mining just now. I didn't even think to look at Hunter. Alright, I gotta do Hunter first. After that close call, we'll go back a column to Hunter. It'll be Crimson Swifts until level 2. Pretty straightforward. There's a bird's nest. Bird's snare even. Oh dear, what am I thinking? There we go, the Crimson Swift. Now just gonna await the long grind. Damn. Hey, we got one, baby. Damn, it's a fair amount of XP, so 2 more to go. That's quicker than I expected. Another one, yes. 1 more. There we go. 2 Hunter. Rest in peace. Mining's pretty straightforward. Just tin and copper till level 2. Okay, round 2, guys. I'm still shocked at the fact that I almost went for mining when I hadn't even done Hunter. Bruh. 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 It's gonna be a long grind. I say that, but it's only to level 2, so. Now before I move on, I actually need to get 1 more tin and 2 more copper so I can finish the smithing grind. It's gonna get close, I can tell you now. Four bronze bars, 6 experience each, bro. I'll make a few daggers. That's a better XP rate. And that's level 2 smithing. Fishing, cooking, fire making, wood cutting, and farming. I got my setup for the final 5 skills of this level. I reckon I could get it all done in about 5 to 10 minutes. Hey, level 2 fishing. Couldn't have come quicker. There we are, level 2 cooking. That was quick. Fire making and wood cutting. Now I was originally planning to go up to the top of the castle and burn the logs there, but I'm actually pretty sure the XP will work out if I just start wood cutting and then burning the logs as I go. What are these level 1 skills, bro? And that's level 2 fire making. There we go. Dang, level 2 farming, baby. Now look at that beautiful skill page. I'm gonna plant some potatoes in preparation for level 3 farming, and in the meantime, I'll be thinking about the next step.
Thanks for making it this far. Next episode, I'll be working on getting some quick levels and hopefully some faster XP gains across the stat page. Base 10 is the first challenge towards the Fire Cape, and it should be right around the corner. See you next time.